It's in the way I talk, so UG. From my head to my feet, so UG. What you get is what you see, so UG. It's in the way I walk, so UG. It's in the way I talk, so UG. From my head to my feet, so UG. What you get is what you see, so UG. I'm so UG. Are you from UG? Yes, I am. Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
This is why I don't hang with rappers.
Welcome to another episode of the TheSoUgPodcast. I am the Myth, Mr. TheSoUg. And of course, today we have rapper, producer, owner again, graphics designer.
Extraordinaire.
Battle MC extraordinaire. That's what he wanted to say.
That word had come somewhere.
I would have said it. But yeah, we do have Play 01. It's Play.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I was going to
Play.
say. You said it before, that's what I was going to say.
Hate it.
Man, don't hate. You see, that's how the hating starts. That's how it starts.
Yo, Play, what up, man?
I'm good. What's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yo, you always say, we're going to get serious. Like the podcast, we try to have fun, but we also get serious a little bit.
At least let me sip water.
Oh, yeah, I dare you.
You didn't push it. Ah, come on, man. Now that doesn't count because it's a buffalo. Okay. See, you didn't do it, so we're good. No buffaloes here for now.
For now, okay, cool. Drinks already then. Anyway, man. So yeah, we get serious, and in this pandemic, you're one of the guys who's been like, hey guys, on your social media, you've been like, hey guys, you need help. I don't have much. You need help. Hit me up.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Hit me up on your Facebook. You did that quite a lot. Why were you like, yo, let me do this. Let me try to help my people. What made you do that? What made you do that?
I don't know. It's almost a can. It's a can thing. I could. Some of us got lucky that when the pandemic hit, people, like most offices closed. Yeah. But then content creators became, and digital people had a slot. Yeah. So some of us our work increased. Yeah. So, and then people are like, yo, we don't have. So like, okay, I guess I can, if I can. Yeah. It's not bad to put out like a 250K.
You're saying that so casually.
Yeah, I could, so I did. It's simple.
So
I'm not
casually.
It's
but
not
in my head, I don't think it was that casual. In my head, I feel like with you, like most people don't want to say when things mean. Like, and I feel like with you, it wasn't about it's like you were going to find a way of making sure that people were good. Yeah,
more or less. Yeah. More or less, because it was I don't know, like it feels when for me perspective, me as a person, when people around me are not good, I don't feel good. Yeah. So when people around me are happy, then I'm okay. I'm fine. Yeah. So like for example, like if we're out at a party and everyone around me is dull, I become a bit extra. And it's not even on purpose.
That is true.
It's not even on purpose. I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm extra. No, I just become extra because I want guys to reach a particular place. Yeah. And then when guys are fine, it's actually, I don't know if people realize when guys are now hype, I start going back into a shell, like calm down. Yeah, because I feel like it's good when people around you are good.
But then also, I know like last year, man, we had a lot of our friends. I mean, the year before 2019, we lost some friends. Yeah. Last year we had some friends who also passed away. I mean, even this year. Last year it was a lot of them they gave up on life. And I realized your WhatsApp status went to, hey, call me when you need me, cats.
Yeah, it is.
And it could be taken two ways. It's like, hey, if you have nothing to tell me,
don't text me.
But then also, it felt like you were saying, hey, I know we're all going through some shit.
Yeah. No, I do have people. Yeah. I do have people who, when I go through shit, I rarely have people to talk to. Personally, I rarely have people to talk to. So sometimes I vent, then after I vent, I take it back. So, but then I know I have had a couple of people who go through stuff and I know they have no one to talk. Because this time I was going through something, I met someone who was going through something, and we sat and spoke face to face. And it was really cool. It was really good vibe. because we realized we understood what we're going
What's
through.
going on,
Yeah,
yeah.
we both related without
Yeah.
having us spoken about, and that was really dope. That's why ever since then, like, I feel like, man, if you're going through something, man, my number is right there. Like,
Yeah, hit me up.
it's cool to talk to someone.
Yeah. Have you always been that person? Like, I mean, Ginger. We're going to talk about Ginger.
Ah, Ginger. In the
Have you always
city
been
of
that person?
Ginger.
Because in Ginger, whenever guys talk about you, it's like, it's mad jokes. Like, that guy was like always cracking jokes and always like trying to battle everyone and break dancing.
Oh yeah, I used to dance. Good times, man. Good times. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Bro, right now.
We're still on the always. Was it always
Was it always like that with you?
about people?
Yeah, just helping out, or is this something that's happening as you grew older?
People excite me.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't want to say I'm a people person, but the presence of people is exciting.
Yeah.
And so, like, because I grew up kind of indoors to a point.
Yeah.
So when I started seeing people, I kind of started getting excited. People, just the presence of people. So while sometimes you get in a bubble and you're like, man, screw people because people are doing you bad. But at the end of the day, people are an exciting thing. So dancing, I like dancing because you see people get excited. I like rapping because people get wild over some punchlines and get happy. It's dope. People are dope overall.
How did you start rapping? How was that for you? When did you start? How did you start?
It's a long story. I think I remember.
We're here all day.
Oh, we have time. We have data.
Yeah, we're here all
Sips,
day. Let's
Sips,
go.
Buffalo. Yes, we're still mixing it over here.
Hey, let's not do that.
Okay, so rapping.
Oh my god.
There's a reason you're not doing drink champs.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'll just say. Okay. What happened? Yeah, I used to listen. My brother used to be the person who brought the music into the house. Stone Town. Yeah. You know, you always have that guy who knows the cool stuff, who brings the good music into the house, so you check it out. So he always used to bring the music. So it was always Crisscross, Wu-Tang Clan, Coolio, and so on and so forth. So you listen, we did not have internet to particularly download the lyrics. The lyrics, I used to write them by tape, word by word. So like, as I walk through the valley of the shadow, you write that down, rewind. Then you write everything down. So I think I was in Muri. Now I used to dance. I was dancing.
You used to dance for lyrical proof.
Nah,
Lyrical
lyrical proof wanted. I inspired lyrical proof to dance.
Dancer.
I inspired lyrical proof to dance.
Stage, you were in the back like this.
Hell no, no. Bring them out.
Okay.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
These clips are added. Okay.
I'm not scared. So what? No, lyrical proof was like what? 2 years. 2 years my junior, I think.
So your junior had you dancing for him.
Can we get there?
Okay, sure. Hey.
No, for real. No. I used to dance. It actually was me, lyrical proof, and David, who was at Sanyi. Remember Ogutu David? Yes. So you also used to dance.
Oh wow, that guy looks like he has only left feet.
Oh, but he had some moves though. and guess, and here's the funny part. Me coming in, we found another guy there who was also a badass dancer who inspired all of us youngins. Guess who? MC Katz. Like it's a chain, no lie.
Okay, but MC Katz used to get busy. That I know.
Yeah, he used to. Because like every time when we landed, everyone was talking about Katamba, crazy dancer. So like we just started. Like, because we got in when he was leaving.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So this was in 1942? No, but it's right there. It was right there.
Yeah, it's only right. It's only right. You have to accept.
So, but then wait. This is crazy. So you guys were just dancers at this time?
Yeah, we're all just dancers.
You, Lyrical Proof, David, and Katz.
Yeah. We all just came in as dancers because dancing was the move. Now, for me, what happened was when my rap started, David was used to sing at the time. Ogutu, the girl with the big voice. He used to sing. Yes. He got into singing in church. We had the chapel. So my rap started. This stuff's always. We need like pictures. I need to look for it to show all this. No, my rap started when I was dancing. I knew a guy used to do the rap stuff. I was like, yo, let me write for you, and you can rap the stuff. And I was like, eh.
But you were writing your own raps at this time?
I started writing around because it was when I saw this bow. I was like, how can a kid rap?
Okay.
How can a kid rap? And I
And
can't do
you're
anything.
suffering.
Yeah, I felt disrespected because I used to memorize the Ghostface Killer raps, Method Man.
Yeah, so it's like someone younger. You're
Some
like,
young,
surely I can
exactly,
do
exactly. So I
yeah.
felt like even I can do it. So that's when I started trying to write the raps, even if they were not really dope. I won't like, yeah, they were trash.
Yeah.
But they had a lot of rhyme schemes because at the time my priority was rhyme schemes. So you put a lot of multisyllabics and everything.
Yeah.
I think it helped me learn to rhyme at least. Yeah. So yeah, that's how I started writing.
And then, okay, so now how does play? When do we get introduced to play? How does that happen?
This is a long ass story, by the way.
Fam, we're here. Dude.
Okay, so now I have learned to write, right?
Yes.
Then at school I used to write at the back of my books.
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly. You write in small. I used to write small 4s and 8s.
Yeah.
At the back of the books.
100%.
So now every time you finished S4,
the book has the work here, and at the back.
exactly. You have the bars,
100%.
constant.
100%.
So when you finish S4, you give your books to the S3s and S2s who have lost their notes so that they can catch up on what you have. That was our system at school. S4s used to hand their books backwards. So that if you lost your notes or something, because no one keeps their notes for 4 years. Yet the exams always have them. So it so happened that the book that I sent backwards lands in whose hands? LP.
Oh wow! So LP was rapping your raps.
No. Really?
I'm trying to connect this dance.
I haven't battled Michael Ross one time. It's a long story. Anyway, so it's a good time. So the books,
It's too much.
the books went backwards, and LP got the books. So I moved to Butiki.
Yes.
Then LP,
You you went to every school in Ginger.
more or less, I won't
Okay.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. There's no ginger school I haven't been to.
Okay.
So I think LP found the notes,
Yeah.
and he looked out. He looked for me. And then he was like, "Yo, I found your raps." And I was like, "Yo, that's when we spoke. We spoke about doing a duo. We're actually gonna do a duo." And no, I was not dancing for him. He wasn't doing my raps. I was saying that. I was saying you're ready. He's ready to say like, so he danced for him, and then you rapped for him, and you're in his group.
Yo, hey.
Let's see.
Okay.
No, but we're gonna do like a rap duo, and that's when he gave me Fruity Loops 3.
Okay.
Which is a beat making program.
Yes.
Basically, he was like, yo, do you make beats? I'm like, yeah, I make beats. I show him some trash stuff. Like, yeah, what do you use? I use something called Cakewalk. But like, no, here's Fruit Loops 3. Try this. That's how my actual beat production thing widened.
So Lyrical Proof is responsible for your career.
No.
Because you danced for him.
I did not dance
He
for.
taught you how to produce.
Bring the books. I taught the man how to dance.
Huh? No.
I told no. Cuts inspired someone called Bugsy. Bugsy inspired.
Bugsy who?
Mwonge Bug. He used to work, I think, at Vision.
Dave.
Yes, that Dave.
He was a dancer.
Yes, Dave was a dancer. Dave was. It's all coming out. So it was a chain.
Angry name dropping.
You're going to okay. So Cuts inspires Bugsy, right? Dave. Dave inspires me, right? I push it to David, Ogutu, and Ogutu pushes it to Lyrical Proof. It was a chain. That's how it happened. This guy is writing notes. I inspired David,
okay.
And then David inspired Lyrical Proof. Jesus. And then once in a while we'd do like collabs and stuff.
Where what?
Dancing, man. We had to get girls, bro. we were what, 15, 16? No, we had to go out and get those Gungas girls needed guys. Nabisunsa girls needed guys. Nabingo was all up in there like, hey, Damn. Good times.
Yeah, I have to just keep that. I'm going to use that later.
This is not good.
I'm going to use that later. So Play starts rapping when?
Okay,
so when he gives you back your books.
So no, he didn't give me back the books. Give me the software, and then we
yes.
started working on a collaboration because I just used to write. I used not to rap it.
Okay.
So I think it was around the times when I had my first visit to SA, to Masero actually, Lesotho. So I went to SA. First time S4 VAC was not all much, not that much. But then when I went to my S6 VAC, that's when I started really getting too expressive because I met some gays. I don't even know how gays started. I met a friend at church. I met another gay, introduced me to another gay who rapped. There's this thing we do on Sundays. It's praying.
Yeah, what were you doing?
All right, so
you start going to SA.
Yes. So I went and so I went because my dad was working. So church, meet people. Introduced me to this guy called Buffalo King. He introduced me to some other guy. Then we started doing these rap things because I wanted to record music. Introduced me to some other guys. Introduced me to some guys.
So was this you trying to be more of a? You were trying to be more of a producer.
No, it was
or
Vac.
Were you now like,
I was doing everything.
Try rapping.
Yeah, I was trying to rap.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was good enough because they actually liked me rapping.
Yeah.
But then what was different because that's when I started the punchline. That was my growing the punchline era because, as I told you, I was focused on delivery.
Yes.
Now this time I'm meeting these guys, and these guys are
in
bars.
It's bars. Yeah. South Africa had the bars.
Like till now, there's some kid called Raglan Kid. They used to call him the Raglan Kid back in the day. That kid would trash, like he would rip you to shreds.
Yeah.
Some guy called he's called Lerato. He used to call him El Tor. He still raps too today in Maseru. But they were crazy, but they kind of let me into their group. Like, your name is Mike Vandalist. Come and join us. You know, there were 2 Ugandans, which was cool. Yeah. There were twins.
Who was this?
This is the group, Mike Vandalist.
Okay.
Yeah, there were 2 Ugandans. The rest were South Africans.
Okay.
And we just used to rap and record and rap, like whatever. Record, put our tracks out and rap and battle. And that's when I started learning the punchlines. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. I lost because those guys were no joke. I lost. But that was my vac. So then I think that's when I wanted to go to Cape Town because I had an acceptance at Cape Town University and I had the visa. And I was ready to go study Cape Town because I wanted to do the music. And I was like, I was ready. Yeah. But my dad was like, nope, German. And I wasn't even happy at the time about it, I remember.
Okay, so Germany is uni for you. Okay, for some reason I thought Germany was a lot younger for you.
No, Germany was uni for me.
But then now, so Germany is uni. A lot of people with languages, it's hard learning languages when you're older.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
you
but
have
Germany is the kind of place whereby
you have to.
You have no choice.
It doesn't have they have the English, but
they're bad. They're bad. You're struggling to get to buy damn condoms. I still remember going to buy condoms. I was out there trying to be like, yo, you know the thing. And he started doing the thing, you know. I wanna, you know. Then they go like, condome. You're like, oh, that's how they say it. Then you're memorizing. But I dated a girl who also spoke only German. Her English was bad. Yeah. So we used to be out there on phone calls with the dictionary.
God damn. Okay.
Hey, man, I did what I had to do, man.
In Germany, and that's when rapper play properly. Why the name play? Especially in UG, because you see, like I say, play in UG there was a play.
Now so that's where it gets interesting. That's where it gets interesting. Yeah. So I didn't choose play because of the play. I found out about play in 2009, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. And I found it when David asked me if that was me. I can't explain. So what happened is I chose the name Play around 2007 because I'd gone through a lot of names I won't mention that I'm not proud of.
There was Game Boy something.
Yeah, I had it all traveled. I was going through names. You don't just wake up and...
Your logo on the side...
It's cool though, huh?
But it's games. Is it because you're a gamer as well?
Now that comes back to my me as a person. The reason I chose Play is because I like to mess around and get extra for no reason. I like playing around simply. On average, someone can literally use the word describe me, you play too much. Okay. Because I do that.
Yeah.
So that's when I was like, I play around. It makes sense for me as a person. I figured that out in like 2007-ish. Yeah. 8. I was like, this is going to be my name. But to make it extra, I'm just add the 01.
Yeah.
And I did it just for mess of it. Then it was around 2008, 2010. David. Yeah, and he sends me the newspaper article. And I was like, yo, is this you? And I look at the article and I'm like, huh? I look, is this me? I was like, did I find out?
Were you in Uganda that time?
No, I wasn't. I was in German. Okay. I even got curious. I'm like, he took a screenshot. Yeah. I even got curious. Like, is this me? Did someone write about me?
Yeah.
Then I saw the at the end. I'm like, no, that's not me. That's not me. But I was just curious. An at at the end? It has an at the A. PL at Y.
Yes.
Yes. But that's when I found out. And then I thought about it. Like, there are 2 Sean Pauls. I'm not. It's
Yeah.
it's not
Although
something.
one is dancehall. and
One
the
is
other
dancehall. Yeah.
Supreme hip hop.
Alina Rock.
Yeah.
You know, but-
That's kind of like different. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, so I just kept with it.
So play happens. You come back to UG when?
2013.
And by this time, how many projects have you put out? Or you come
I
back
put
fresh?
out 4 mixtapes.
4 mixtapes.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
the names are
social
here.
media.
I do, Prologue, Heads and Heroes and Villains.
Yeah, heads and tails. Heroes and villains. That was
Heads and Tails.
but heroes and yeah. Oh yeah, that was dope. No, heroes and villains is dope though. Like most of these.
So this is all self-produced,
I produce
self-recorded,
self-mastered.
self.
Any video was there, I did them myself.
Yeah, the ones when you're breakdancing on roofs. and
Good
all
times,
that.
man. Good times.
Good times.
I don't regret it.
Is it?
I don't.
I would.
I don't.
I would, man.
'Cause
Why were you in the mirror with no shirt on flexing?
No, I wasn't.
Fam.
Let's leave Facebook. Leave the matters of Facebook to Facebook. We don't talk about that. Sip Sprite.
Why were you in the mirror like this?
Dude, I was like, what? Wasn't I like 16, 17, 18?
So you knew better.
You are allowed to do something. You're allowed to do something.
So
Yeah,
at this point you knew better.
Hey, I felt like that was the move. That was Chris Brown at that age was beating Rihanna, so
Oh fam, don't do
exactly.
that.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Boo, boo, boo.
I'm just saying. Everyone had their decisions.
Oh my god.
Everyone had their 17-year-old decisions.
I don't know if we can keep that in there. We're keeping that in there.
Yeah, it has to stay.
Let it deal with you. No, so okay, so you come back to UG when 2013,
Yeah, 2013.
and the scene is madness at that point.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna quit. I was gonna stop and just do
Why?
nothing. I don't know. I just landed as like. Yeah, I was not gonna rap. Yeah, like these guys are fine. And I was just, my thing was just by luck. All my music push at that moment just so happened because I used to talk to A-Pass on Facebook. It was like, you
Yeah.
come by the studio. I went to.
How does that connection happen? Because it was like, there's so much play A-Pass. It's so much. Am I wrong?
Yeah, there is a lot.
You guys were shooting videos. You were like
Man.
on just like the black screen and just going nuts.
Yeah, we were doing what we had to do.
How does that connection happen?
No, because A-Pass invited me to the studio. Don't forget, I used to stay in Ginger at the time.
No, but then why? How does he find out about
The-
play? What's happening?
I do not know, but he was on Facebook and he was just reaching out to people.
Okay.
No, he wasn't. Back then, he was polite. He used not to talk shit. He was polite. Evans was so polite that that is not like they're two different people
Yeah.
on social media.
Telling guys.
Yeah, so like we just reached out. We just talking. He even shared with me some of his songs back then.
Yeah.
Listened to them. Then he invites me about the studio. Tells me about the studio. The one in Makinde, the old Buddy studio.
Buddies, yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Buddy, not buddies. Because guys confused them at the time.
B-A-D-I.
Exactly.
Buddies, Kazora.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that was the only place that was my Sunday plot. I used to be in Ginger the whole week through. Then I reached like Sunday. I get up, get a bus, go to the studio, be there in the evening, like at 9, 10 p.m. I go sleep at my cousin's place, go back to Ginger on Monday. That used to be my thing.
What were you doing in Ginger then?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. So you've come back, you're trying
Exactly,
to figure
exactly. Trying to figure it out.
So
But I was learning. I was teaching myself a lot of video. No, production I was good. I was just creativity. It was just video that I was really diving deep into.
So you and A-Pass, that connection, like whenever I check up on Play, there's so much.
Play on A-Pass.
Yeah, there's
Man.
so much, and there's just generally. Also, it feels like it's just a genuine connection. You know, you guys are cool with each other. You guys are working together. You guys are. It felt like just young creatives saying, "Hey, you can shoot. I can do dancehall, sing, and all this. Because we have a studio.
Because we were just, don't forget, even this was one of the most interesting connections. Like Buddy could low-key be a godfather of a connection. He didn't know what he was doing, what he was creating. Because as A-Pass, there was me, there was Nessim in the same place. And around that time, Waiki was hanging around too.
Oh my goodness.
This is all in the...
interesting.
Like, I don't think
Buddy should have signed all of you
like a monster thing. He would be the richest.
Yo,
like
he should have signed you guys. And you know what's funny about that time? Buddy used to hit me up because I think APAS was trying to do some other stuff elsewhere, and it would come to Talent Africa, and Buddy would be like, "Yo, da 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 da." But I think APAS is when we talked, he said some stuff online, and I was just like, "Yo, fam." You know how it is.
I remember, yeah.
So he said some stuff to me online, and I just said, "I bet." But he had that song "Take Time," and I remember I just because I was getting ready to release the week of September, so I did my remix. These remixes I like to do, so I did my remix because the files are there. So I said, just remove that verse. So I did my remix, and I remember Buddy was like, "Yo, man." He hit me up. He says, "Yo, let's do a video for this." And I was just like, "Hey, I just stole the song." He's like, "No, but we can do more." But now it's crazy knowing that you guys were all in there as a camp.
We were there.
Not even a camp. What were you guys? Just like,
honestly, it was a camp. Honestly, that's the right word. Because like even till today, okay, these connections were crazy. Till today, if I speak to Nassim, we're going to have a quote unquote beat battle. After 5 years, I come with my hard drive. He has his collections. We just sit and play beats for each other. And we were not. Dope. And when we play beats, we're not even trying to be like, "Man, your beat is trash." Because we're 100%. We're respecting each other. Just playing beats. Yeah. So with APAS, when we got the APAS, we just hear a beat and be like, "Man,
I have a chorus."
Yeah. Do you know Dang was the fastest song I've ever experienced.
Yes. Okay.
Dang. The first one that was my beat.
What was wrong with that name?
I do not know. First of all, let's get to that. I was playing APAS beats. I was playing beats. They're like, "I like this one. Put it in." And he's the one who says, "You had the whole place down." Yeah, I'm like, "Okay, what does that mean?" I don't know if I want to know, but okay. Then JB was around, and this was JB was the shit at the time. I was like, "Okay, this is dope." He brings out pen and starts writing. Yeah. So I'm just chilling. I'm seeing JB whatever, and APAS getting to the vibe with the hook. I'm like, I'm gonna write. Don't forget the time I said I was gonna quit. Yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna write. And I just started writing. Okay, I just did it. I didn't even overthink the verse. Yeah. So I just wrote. And we just did the song. And we're there writing and recording, and the beat is playing loud. Buddy sees us. Like, "You guys seem like you're good. I'll be back." He goes and gets the camera and records the video. Like, it just flowed. Like, it was the most like straightforward song video.
So now you become a rapper.
Yeah.
Because having that Buddy with the camera, JB with just who he is.
Exactly.
APAS, now you become a rapper. So what's happening with you right now? Because usually at that time is going through its problems. It's wild at that moment. Well, usually it's wild at that moment. You get on this song or you're with these niggas. You get on this song or you're with these niggas.
I know.
So tell us.
Actually, at that time, that part was okay. It was there. It was there. But I think still at that point, every camp listened to every camp.
Yes.
Still.
Yes.
And what camp was I? Because I was just doing music.
You were just everywhere, and then also Buddy at APAS was so removed from the drama. Mm-hmm. So I guess it was like, oh, he's not
part of this whatever.
This nonsense. Yeah.
I think Stone, when I came back, Stone was trying to introduce me to people. Yeah. That's when he put me in a WhatsApp group with Cleo, Andre, and Ellie. Simon Ellie, in a WhatsApp group. I didn't know them, just threw me in a WhatsApp group. Yeah. And so I think one time I was invited over to the studio, Simon, because Simon is good people. So I think he invites me to the studio.
So which studio?
Urban Accent.
Okay.
The old one in Tinder. Yeah. And I go there and I'm meeting people. Of course, I'm getting excited because people, because I told people kind of give me hype. Yeah. And I think that's how I started getting immersed into the hip hop at the time, because I was meeting these guys. Your four mixtapes in Germany. Yeah. In UG, you refused to promote them. They were gone. It's not because I refused, because they were gone. What do you mean? Like right now, I cannot promote a song I recorded 5 years ago. No, I know, I get it, but then it's part of your catalog. Like it is. You just completely blanked them, like they're not there. What happens is, first of all, when Hot New Hip Hop deleted the... My question though was, did you do that because, okay, so your subject matter is completely different from the energy that's in UG? Okay. Like, what is that? What is that? Before you get to Hot New Hip Hop deleting... No, okay, first of all, I'm very proud of the stuff I used to talk about, especially because they were my truth. Yeah. Especially around heroes and villains. I was, because that if you look at those songs, that's growth step by step. Yeah, if you listen, every project usually is like that. Growth. Yeah. If you listen to what's it called, Flashback Friday.
Yeah.
It has like the 20 songs selected from those projects.
Okay.
So all those songs come from these projects.
From these projects.
From those 4 projects.
Okay.
Yeah, so but like the growth, be it from me trying to be extra hard and gangster and talking about guns, which I grew up to realize, this is not me. And then, the figuring out the whole singing and whatnot. I didn't promote them not because it didn't fit, but first of all, it was the time I was quitting. So I kept quiet. Hey, it was a good 2013 was a confusing time. So then Hot New Hip Hop gets rid of them.
Why?
They deleted a couple of projects by like 70% of their uploaders.
Or because of the
and they became limited to exclusives from particular people.
Oh wow!
So they cut. And that was one place I had my albums at the time because I lost the drive. So I don't have almost any of those projects.
Apart from Freestyle Friday.
Yeah, which Flashback, it has a collection of those.
Flashbacks, right?
Yeah, it has a collection. And there's songs that I miss. Like listen to some of those raps and I'm like, wow, no, nice.
I thought you come back to UG, the scene is different. We're trying to find our identity. We found it. We're arguing in there. And you're just let me go bring up my raps about guns.
I was nice though, because I was still making music. Because actually, that's one reason I delayed my album, which we'll get to, because I wanted to go back to the sense of identity that I had at the time.
This album.
Have we reached that yet? I reached that yet. Should we like just put a footnote? You want to write something there? You want to write something? Should I help you write?
This album.
Should I help you write?
This album of yours.
Right. Just put a footnote. We'll be back. We'll be back to the album. Yeah, just put a star. We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Exactly. So you can put an extra star.
That's a struggle right there.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, so Play is now recording. You're in a group, WhatsApp group with Simon, Ellie, Andre, Cleo.
Yeah.
You're recording
only 3.
You're recording at
Buddies.
Urban Accents and Buddy.
Yeah.
What's going through your mind at this time?
Like, this is fun. Like I'm meeting people. Like, this is fun.
Are you still shuttling back and forth with?
Yeah.
God damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think I moved to Kampala officially like end of 2014.
Okay.
End of 2014 is when I moved to Kampala officially. So this is 2013 when I'm still figuring it out, trying to rap, trying to make songs, trying to do everything myself.
Yeah.
And that's when we did Blessed Cypher.
Yes.
So I was at the studio. I think it was Christmas 2013, I believe, because Stone was around.
Gifts?
Yeah. So now the song...
Which studio now?
Urban Accent. Because it was a song, Heaven, I think. Heaven? Some classic song. So it says, she sings something about heaven. So I'm like, heaven. Then like, heaven.
I'm in heaven.
Heaven. I don't remember the actual sample. I don't remember it. That's one of those classical songs. What song Stone would choose. Because Stone has a particular choice of samples. So like I got one of those and just say, heaven, boom, 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 heaven. Just put the drums, boom, boom, boom. Next is like, man, I can beat Yako. He's over there like, just plug it in. Somehow Cleo was there. Guys just started pulling out pens and writing. I did a bit in like 20 minutes maybe on a laptop in the studio. Then we just plugged it in, made it full, and then just started rapping.
Went off.
Yeah, that's when it became the Blessed Cypher.
So with that happening, Christmas 2014, you're definitely now.
That's 2013, I think.
Yeah, so now 2014, you're definitely in the shits.
Yeah, end of Christmas. That's.
Do you circle back and meet Proof? Because Proof is getting busy.
Now,
isn't he removing himself from it at this
point?
No.
Yeah, he's starting. No, he has an album he wants to release. What's the one they only did with Stone? His last album. I forgot what it's called. Yeah. But the Stone Proof? I don't know. Yeah. There's an album they're trying, because I used to at Bugolobi. I met him around that time. Yeah. We're trying to catch up, and he's trying to release his album before, which he had copies and took him like 2 years. That's even worse than me, because his album was finished. Like his album was, it's one thing to not finish an album and not release it out, but his album was finished. It was there. Let's talk about Proof now.
Okay, let's go.
I held the album. I cut it like this. It was finished, but it wasn't released. Yeah, but then we tried to catch up. We were still talking about stuff, and I think we even recorded another song with him and Sylvester. Yeah,
but you guys never circled back and tried to do the
group.
Duo. Yeah.
No. I mean, we thought about it, but it was kind of gone right now. By that point, it was gone.
So Play becomes a fully fledged artist.
Somehow.
But also Play is becoming this guy who is known for bodying tracks. And then with his clique, I guess that WhatsApp group, you guys are known for talking shit.
Okay, now that's where it gets interesting. That group was actually known for talking shit.
But then, and now we know you and your brother started it. And
okay, here's one thing I'll tell you about my brother.
You weaponized your group against other people on songs.
Here's what happens. My brother knows how to go with the flow. And if he sees an atmosphere, he knows how to get immersed in it. Simon Ellie just knows how to go at gays. Hey. And Andre is one of those guys who has your back when it comes to it. And Cleo is Kavuyo.
She talks shit.
Yeah, she talks shit. So now the thing is, the collection of people just, first of all, it was small, which means if you're having a WhatsApp discussion, everyone can have their opinion down in the next 10 minutes. Yeah. You know, these groups of 500 people who are waiting for 3 days for someone to say, okay. Yeah. So like, there was a point, honestly, where I left it because I left the group a while back because I really felt like we were starting to talk too much shit. It was becoming toxic for me personally. Like, of course, I have no whatever for them. No problem with their choice. But at the moment, for me,
you just don't want in your heart of hearts.
Exactly.
The reason I don't follow some people on social media is like, yo, I appreciate you, I like you. But if I get involved,
it will not be good for you as a person.
Yeah.
There are people who's, for example, if I go there, I'll open a can of worms.
Let's go.
Hypothetically speaking, I stopped, for example, feminist fights because I felt.
You have those every day, bro. You had a
see when
today. If I check your Twitter, there's nothing about.
There's nothing.
Okay, you carry on.
He's going to check. There's nothing. Today was what we're talking about. We're talking about Travis Scott. We're talking about.
You carry on.
Yeah. Yeah, but I just stopped those feminist discussions because it's actually you have to first buy data. *185.
What?
You have to first buy data.
you can't take shots at me, bro. I hear.
Yeah, because I'm saying it's going to take you a while to get there.
You keep talking.
I'm not saying I'm not going to come up with things to talk about.
No, you were saying you removed yourself.
I just removed because I was not comfortable with the too much talking shit going on, and especially because I was struggling with my own sense. You found something?
No, I find you dissing me, but okay. I find you just dissing me right now on Twitter.
What?
But, let's keep it going.
What? I was appreciating.
Okay. Anyway, so.
See, exactly.
No. I could stay here. I'm going to keep.
It's going to take. We'll talk about the albums and the 1995. Let it go, man. You're going to go too far.
I'm this one yesterday.
I'm about to unplug your phone. I just turned the phone off. Long story short, I just want it to be a bit more positive.
Okay. No, but still, that group of yours, you guys were like.
I became the meme squad.
Yeah, yes. And then you even added like. Shamim is in, she's meme squad.
That was the time I had left.
Oh, okay.
By the time I had left.
Because then it just got out of hand. But
yeah, because by the time I was gone.
Still, you guys had a great collaboration with Price Teba. And you guys ended up dissing the guys.
Now, see that again, by the time I had left.
No,
now, let me tell you. Now, let me tell you.
I understand you've left, but then...
Now, let me tell you.
You're retweeting.
That is one of the most uncomfortable situations I've been put in.
You're retweeting, you're commenting in there, you're saying your shit, and I'm like, yo, I don't know. Also, if the song just came out Friday, why are you in the comments on Friday?
Because my comment was the thing is, like you said, that list of people like Skavuya. The thing is, I'd literally be like, yo, man. As a collaboration, if we're all cooking, man, as long as everyone brings something to plate, it's a good fitness. I actually remember that properly. And like, it's a buffet. A collab is a buffet. Because that's one of the things that used to bother me those days was how people never looked at collabs as collaborations, but collabs as competitions.
Yeah.
And that used to bother me a lot of times.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Also, it's a song like that where you guys are just expressing yourselves and going off.
Yeah, because like personally, that song, why I like that song, is because there is no two verses that I like.
Yes,
and that was my best part about the song.
Also, I think Yeah, if you want a lyrical verse, you have it. If you want a swag verse,
Exactly,
you have it.
exactly.
If you want a stylistic
Exactly.
verse, what's the name? Price was in his bag.
You know what I
Price was
mean?
in his bag.
You know what I mean? Exactly, exactly.
So it's like then it just becomes.
Because that was how I felt too. Because even like I listened to that song just last week,
Yeah.
and my guy came and phoned me bumping the song. I was like, yo, I'm just go. I'm not feeling myself or anything. Because I listened to the song and I'm like, this song is versatile. How Del Boy starts, how Mickey Solo gets in, everyone is so different, and I'm like, and I'm like, this song is dope, and I'm really feeling it.
And it's allowed. I always appreciated it because what it did was it allowed people to understand that these hip hop acts
Exactly
in UG, and these guys get busy also.
Yeah.
You know, so it unfortunately got dragged in that, but then it just became a thing though.
And that's the thing, because me, I didn't want to get honest. I tried not to get pulled into that, and I kept trying to tell guys, man, guys, chill. Then guys be like, wow, because here's the thing. That group had a problem with the other group, so they found that song as a position to be like, yo.
God, hip hop in UG.
Yeah, dude, that was the most awkward situation I've ever been in, man. Clear should get me cake, man.
I thought you were going to get jumped.
At
one point, I was like, they're going to jump play.
And at the time, guys actually started coming and throwing disses at me. But what's funny is it's the fans who are talking trash mostly.
Absolutely, because
they had the major backing of the fans, and then
also a lot of the fans were looking at Simon Ellie as a commentator at that point. They don't know his skill level, but they were looking at it at that point, you know.
But then when I meet the guys and be like, yo, man, well, at least we talk it out and be like, man, yeah.
It was so necessary. But then, okay, so you have that moment. Here's the craziest thing, right?
Yeah.
So back in the day, I'm chilling. I don't know what events I'm at, and I'm with Daniel O'Mara. And I says, bro, I need you to meet this guy. Player one. I need you to meet him. I need you to sit down with him. Just talk to him. I think this was like right after the Mvuga Kampala's, and he felt like you were falling back.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And he's like, yeah, I need you to talk to him. I need you to just sit down and talk to the guy. He has so much potential, but he's not seeing it. But by seeing it, I bet I'm sure he meant UG hip hop is tricky.
It is tricky.
Right? Because they're going to be like, but you're supposed to have the success of this guy. And you're like, I don't want
that story. I hear that conversation every 2 weeks.
But then also you put it in your lyrics though, unfortunately.
I do?
Yes, the song you released the other week, Fire, you say, I tell her I rap, but she's like, no, I'm used to the Mith, Navio.
Oh yeah, good times.
The other joint, you're like, oh no, Navio, this is.
But that's it. but I said, but she don't know about play, so I put her on game.
Okay.
Hey,
That's the new one.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, okay, girl, leave me alone. No, but so Daniel said that, and I said, he was like, he's worried, and I kept saying, yo, Daniel, he will figure it out.
Yeah.
Right. Also, he has to. Yeah. Sorry.
I was actually going through an quote-unquote identity crisis at the time. Here's the thing. At the time, there was a way music was released. No, around 2020, there's a way music was released. You come your song, you post in this group, you talk to these people, you post so much. There was a way people were doing it. And I tried that method all the way till 2016. 2016, get it? 2016's bar. Killing. Oh okay. So I'm just so anyway, I was trying to figure it out because I remember I even had a conversation with the tribe. No, before that, I tried and I realized I'm not comfortable in. I think we went to have the conversation with you and Cleo. You guys like, man, Jake, you have to push your stuff. And of course pushing is the key. At the end of the day, pushing is the key. And I remember telling guys, I do not know how to snort me something of the sort.
Yeah.
And that's when I started figuring it out. That I'm play. And play. I mess around. I play around. That's what I do. I talk trash. That's when I started shifting to more of being myself. So I started talking a lot of shit, posting memes, all that stuff. And that's when I made what's it called? That's when I started doing the weird promos. You remember Poa I promoted Poa video with a picture of a girl, like doing sex, and she's like mouth open, and she's about to come. Then I read like the Poa video is like this girl coming soon. That was my promo.
I didn't see.
You didn't see that? Oh, that was how I did. That's how I did it. It worked. Guys are like, oh, this guy's doing. I'm waiting. That's what I did because that's who I am. And I was like, no, I'm just gonna do it my style.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way that I'm comfortable doing it.
Yeah. Well,
because that's the best. Because even when I'm on stage, I'm not used to put your hands up. But I just talk shit.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So by the time the song gets on, I'm comfortable to rap.
Yeah.
So that's when I said.
You talked shit on the UG's Most Wanted. That verse, I thought that was one of the verses. I had an argument with Mackenzie, right? I had an argument with Mackenzie. Oh, not an argument. We were discussing.
Yeah.
We were discussing UG hip hop, and I told Mackenzie, I said, that was this generation's Hustler's Night.
Yeah.
Like, no. I said no. Like, leave the impact of the song.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, you guys didn't care. Like, the owner of the song, which is our brother Big Ben, he's like, he didn't understand that was a moment, and he should have got all you guys at every event, at every radio station.
He was trying to do a series.
Yes,
and I think that's
cool.
kind of.
But the now is we have part one.
Yeah.
So why don't we hit up every radio, television, whatever, and promote?
Yeah, true.
Right, but unfortunately, he was like he was worried about part two.
Part two and part three.
I was like, no. I even when he would tell me he wanted me on part two, I'm like, but part one is a heat seeker, right? And my argument with Mackenzie was like, yo, that song is so important. It was so important for you guys, the next generation, because it showed the females and showed that you guys are just like mad. Like the skill level was just nuts. Jay Watts doing all that with Ugandan English play, you going off, then Tucker, then Big Ben himself. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
Yeah. So in my head, I was like, that is the thing. He didn't see that one. But anyway, your verse. What inspired? No, because you went nuts. I had you on my show. The lockdown.
Yeah.
But you came on my show, and I was just like, because of that verse, I was like, yo, I think I told you, offstage, I said, you have to rap that verse.
Yeah, I remember. Yes.
You know, but that verse, what mind frame are you in to deliver a verse like that? Spit that verse, the first 4 words.
Stop, wait, okay. This way I come in. First they hate me, then they sorry. I don't like you or your friends on the hot seat, kuchi meme. But I'm guessing cut you off meme. Now you black out like a luo. Okay, that was a good. That was drink to that. Yeah. Cheers, man.
Remember we walk off stage and the white guy comes to us and is like, now you black out like a luo. I was like, I don't know if that's racist.
I'm sure he really, if he had said it, it would have been.
I was like, he was super happy. I was like, I don't know how to feel about this. So
it's coming from him.
With this white guy.
Actually, good people come like, wait, you said what about my people?
Yeah.
I'm like, it was happening.
Yeah. I told you though.
Yeah.
I told you it would.
Yeah.
I told you it would.
I never think, honestly, I think I need to, but I don't really.
Yeah.
Think about consequences.
Yeah.
I don't think about consequences when I write some lines.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, this is
it
dope.
It takes away from how dope the line is. I had an issue. I said something about, I said a line about a mean. And this is on like one of the earlier freestyle things that we used to do with Enigma, where it's just like every weekend there was a beat.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So I've forgotten the line, but I just remember I got an inbox and this guy was like going off. It's like, yo, you can't say that about a man. But in my head I was just like, but it's a dope line. Don't know.
But it's dope though.
But
yeah.
Anyway, at times it's tricky.
It is. But I don't think I've ever really thought about it, because first, one of my earliest favorite rappers of all time, let me say second, not earliest, but one of, was Eminem. And when I say Eminem, I mean Marshall Mathers, that Eminem. Those are the guys
the guy who, before he made up with his mother.
Exactly.
I can say when he made up with his mother, I said, that's it.
It's done.
Because now he doesn't have that anger.
Because the anger used to drive him. Because like me, those are, I used to go, when we were in Nairobi, I used to go to an internet cafe and print out Eminem lyrics.
Okay, wait a minute. SA, Germany, Nairobi. What the hell is going on?
I was born in Kenya, Nairobi.
Okay.
So when I was a kid, I used to study in Uganda, go for holidays in Nairobi.
Uh-huh.
So that's where I spent my holidays. And then VAC, that's when it was essay. Then uni, that was German.
Okay.
Simple.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but
Lying.
yeah, man, just keep
Name
most
drop
of
a country. You know, even that time in Egypt the other week.
you know, like it was crazy. It was crazy. We went to Las Vegas, right? So like that was after I spent the night in Mexico. It was like wild. But anyway. No, but like I used to print Eminem lyrics.
Yeah.
And these are things I used to memorize.
Yeah, those lyrics were a lot.
I think today I can still rap the way I am, top to end. Like till today.
That is lyrical performance, and I get it now. I get your style.
Eminem.
Now I get it it because
Yeah.
I see you doing that with the lines, twisting them, and you know the 16.
Yeah, exactly. It came from there.
Yeah.
Another thing that inspired me was Jay-Z with the 50 Cent beef, because when Jay-Z went,
I'm about $1. What the
is 50 Cent. He did one line. First of all, that alone has prepared my mind for what's coming next when I write.
Yeah.
How do you use one punchline and end a song?
But then I think after that he was like never saying this. Because after that 50 Cent went and gave people champagne and said, "Thank you, you said my name." You started doing battle raps.
I wasn't trying to, but it happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what was that situation? Because initially it felt like just hip hop shit.
Yeah. It was
really just like the posts on social media. They felt very hip hop.
It was.
Yeah, but then as it gets closer, I'm like,
it's
are they
real.
trying to sell the battle, or what? What was going on?
So me, I do not like the whole idea of separating hip hop. I think you know this. I don't like the idea of disrespecting people. I think people deserve their roses, flowers, and whatnot.
Yeah.
So there's always these people who of course hate on the people who are doing the mainstream music. Because me, personally, I'm like, what's the point in doing music if you can't make music? You can't be a rapper. I'm making rap music. I'm not just a rapper. I make rap music. So I think
I always, whenever guys were like, "Oh, you guys are commercial," I said, "Okay, out rap me."
Exactly.
Out-rap me. It's so stupid, especially unfortunately.
Yes. I think that's how it happened. Someone said something about Navio. I know we've spoken about the battle Navio back in the day.
Yeah.
And I said the same, like, you guys do not know when Navio raps and battles, he goes off.
Yeah.
And that's when they're like, they were like, nah, you're talking about it. And somewhere in there, social media gets like, you know what? Okay, you come and battle and you see.
Yeah, since you do the same style.
Exactly.
You show us.
Yeah, and that's how it happened. And I pretty much took all the lessons from my past L's and battles. And
And it makes sense because you said in SA, you guys were like in the shits. And I know about SA.
Yeah. Dude, that's how I learned. That's why right now it's easy for me to rap at any position, any situation. Because if it wasn't for that, and German brought me out.
Yeah, Germany will give you the aggression.
Exactly, because before, but here it was all about being polite. You rap, you just spit something polite. It's like scared. Exactly. And in SA guys were like, man, spit something, rap something. Yeah. In German, I was in a train and I met some guy like, yo, you rap, I rap. He's some American guy. Like, hey, yo, I do that twister side. Let me show you. And he sits. I've never met the guy and he's rapping to me in a train.
Yeah.
I met a guy. Some guy became my friend, Tim. I don't even know where I met him. I also met him on a train. I was like, and he's just chilling, rolling stuff like, yo, man, check out this beat. He plays me a beat. He's just getting on a train randomly. And then he just starts rap like, yo, I rap. And he just starts rapping for me, rapping straight out. Yeah. And that stuff started making me get kind of like, okay, rapping is not bad. It's not bad to rap.
Yeah.
And that's how it started becoming easier for me.
Navi and I, the first day we met, we rapped. And I think it was... but that was before he went to SA. We just battled each other for hours in the club, bro. Yelling at each other's ears. I'm gonna kill you. But then...
there's videos of me rapping at people in clubs. Like, I was going like... you're in the club, you're having fun, you're having a good time. Like, let's go to the chill out area outside to get some air.
And then you are like...
That's where you start rapping.
No, ours was even different because we were in the club, in the hype area, and we were rapping in each other's ears, pointing at each other like this with the gun fingers.
Rapping to the beat play.
No.
Rap your own stuff.
Our own thing, bro.
Ace.
That's how bad it was. Like we have completely blanked out this noise.
Yeah.
To kill each other.
Exactly.
It's
Even
so nuts.
because we had that little problem with when me and Lyrical Proof were starting to first get.
Yeah.
Lyrical Proof was polite. He was humble and quiet.
Yeah,
He used to write.
yeah.
So me, I was more outspoken, and he was still politely rapping. That's crazy.
No, but so this battle. So you get into this battle.
Yeah.
You say many things in this battle.
Mm-hmm.
And man turns to a DJ.
Don't do that. I'm not gonna do that. Don't do that. Because me when that happened, I was almost like, why are you doing that? Why it's gonna come off bad to do that.
Why is he doing what?
Changing, like making different life decisions. Because me, I was like, okay, this is rap. We're gonna do it next time. Okay.
So, this guy just told us about being humble.
Okay.
He just told us
about
being
rapping,
humble.
not about talking. Okay.
We're talking rap. Are we not talking rap?
Okay, so what happened was... It was...
They were talking shit about you.
Yeah.
Their whole camp was talking shit about you.
Yeah.
You guys had a battle at the campus, Makerere.
Yes. In the parking lot.
The fucking bulb. I
In
don't
the
know
parking
what.
lot.
Yeah, in the parking lot.
Yeah.
You talk your shit. He talks his shit. You talk more shit. Circumcised dick. Take the head off.
Yeah, that was a nice line.
I know, bro. Yeah, take the head off. You're from Ginger. Then you tell the guy. You say what you say. I don't know if he had a third.
He didn't make it through.
Okay. And then what happened after?
He left the city.
And then?
He became a DJ.
Okay. So you tell me how.
No, I.
Did I say anything wrong? And I know guys are going to come at me.
Oh, no, because... Yeah, I wanted to text him. I'd be like, man, don't go. Oh, I remember even when I released More Problems, and people took it as a diss track. Again. Came with the flaws. You know that you niggas lost. Even maybe better they boss. I don't know. Something like that.
But it was your raps. Don't try to pretend, bro.
Check it, boss. You know that you niggas lost. Always doubt me, of course. They always doubt me, of course. Even made me better than boss. Remember, you cut your niggas off. I'm like, Dennis Asimi, because musically speaking, I write your niggas off. Then I moved on to other topics.
Yeah, but then you were talking to them.
Not really.
That's not.
Okay, kind of. Yeah, I was.
Pretending.
I just said I was.
So still, like
I was.
Asking you a real question. It's like
no. Okay, let me tell you something. I felt disrespected that day. First of all, I knew a lot of guys were talking trash about me. I knew a lot of nonsense talking. So when that day reaches and at the end, guys are like, yo, today, you're one of us, underground, whatever. I was so... I think if you look at the video, you will see me looking down, not smiling. I know they were giving me credit and appreciating me, but I was not.
They were saying you are now part of us.
Exactly that. I felt disrespected because I'm like, 1 hour ago, you wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
3 hours ago, you would have talked nonsense about me.
Yeah, they were talking nonsense.
They were, exactly. So that I was not happy about it.
Would you do more battles?
Man, that thing took so much of my time. I was anxious. For the fun of it, maybe.
That was for the fun of it, no?
Nah, that was for respect.
Fuck respect, nigga.
That was for my name. That was for respect. That was for the industry. I did it for us.
Shut up. I never want to hear that shit again.
It's for the culture.
Shut up, gingerbread, man. Let me get off this topic quickly. Gingerbread, tell me about that project, why it comes together. I know why it comes together because you're still afraid of putting out Aura. But then Gingerbread, go on.
Gingerbread was a pause. Like, what happened was I was working on the album, right?
Okay.
I'm telling you, I was working on the album. Hey! I'm coming, but that's the one. So I was working.
Pause right there.
That's the one. So I was working on the album, but then I felt like something was missing. It didn't feel personal enough.
Okay.
By personal, I mean it didn't seem like I was writing as me. It felt like I was writing like another rapper, like a regular Ugandan rapper.
Is it because you had some, right? But you had some insane
That's songs.
situations. You had like the thing to your sister.
Yes. What happened was those. Look at the songs that came before. Bad Manners.
Yeah.
Can't remember what songs I did before that. Oh, and the collabos and the ciphers and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at these songs, and they are generic raps. They do not have purpose. Yeah. And these are songs. When I look at the other songs I was writing for the album, they were generic, not purpose driven. They were not unique. It wouldn't be like okay, I'm going to listen to a play song. He's going to say something that the next rapper won't say. The production might not even be different, and that was always what bothered me. That's what I wanted my album to be. So when I did Gingerbread, it was more like wait, learn. Yeah. Gingerbread was a learn, relearn for keyword relearn. Because when I used to rap in German, everything was personal. 95%. The stuff I used to rap about, I'm like, when the club, I used to rap about spending euros. I was spending euros at the time. And I used to talk about the clubs I was in at the time. I used to talk about how we used to move, how we were struggling with taxes and rent, things that I knew at the time personally.
That you were dealing with.
Exactly. That was what I was in. And now I was staying at my parents' home, I think, around the time. And then I didn't have a job. I wasn't doing anything. So my raps were just bars. But bars without identity. So I didn't feel like I didn't have an identity. And so that's when I started trying to relearn. So Gingerbread was me trying to relearn. That's why Bulichiro was an important song, because I tried to take it back to my identity and things like that.
I'll say this, that's a great way of lying.
Let's continue.
Let's continue. That's a great. You're figuring it out, play.
Yeah, man.
Media
train. Media train. Media train. We learned something. Give me 5 here. Show me a tape.
Because before I fuck out of here with that explanation. Can you believe this guy?
But you believe it though. That's
no.
Okay. Hey, it's a good. Which camera are we on? I think we're on this one. We're on that one. It's a good explanation. It's correct. Take it. Sips black drink, which is not yet branded because no one's paying us.
Black drink. How is that black? Look at your hoodie and look at that drink.
How much have you been drinking? Might be something. I don't know.
Anyway, so Gingerbread comes out. You have this great collaboration with me. What I bought to you. It's appropriate.
See, that's how I know you were in 2013 hip hop.
Huh?
That's how I know you were part of the 2013, 2012 hip hop. Because you talk about body.
Like,
see, exactly.
No, also that collaboration, I swear to God, I was never going to do it. I was never going to do it. Then you said you have Sonny. I was like, I always wanted to work with Sonny. Then you had that.
Nah. That beat was insane. Yeah, that beat was insane.
So when you played that, I was like, oh my God. I was looking at my emails last night, late night. I don't know what I was searching for. And in the emails, myself, you, and DJ Global.
Yeah.
We're going back and forth because it's like, what is this song? Send it to me. I want it to play. We're just going back and forth because like that song was like, everyone was just like, yo, first of all, grabbing that sample and then flipping that beat like that and then just going, that was hectic.
Till today is one of the songs I wish was bigger.
Yeah. It's funny, bigger. When you sent it to me, I was with my brothers who were in Ginger.
Yeah. It's only right. It's only right.
Right? We're going to Black Lantern.
Yeah.
Right? And we're driving. Then you send the thing. I say, I tell my older brother because I'm in his car. I'm like, yo, do you have a thing? We'll plug the thing. I just call this.
Dun.
He's like, what? So he puts the windows down because there's no traffic, right? You know how that road is.
Yeah.
It's just us on the road. He puts the windows down and turns that thing up. It's just like, yo, what is this? Mark is in the back. He's like, what the hell? I was like, yo, that's all we listen to.
I think you recorded your verse in one take.
Nah,
you came ready.
You came ready. Let people know who I'm. I'm a real nigga.
Because I when you finish your verse, I'm like, wait, he's done?
Yeah. No, but then I wrote there, no?
Yeah.
So what do you mean I was ready?
No, because like the way you it's like you thought about it a bit.
No. I'm great, bro.
Okay. Is this about me? Okay, it's about.
Sorry.
It's about
you.
Next time we'll switch the chairs. I'll ask you about that. Then we shall talk about that.
Yo, but everything is great song. You now plays in conversations, right?
Yeah.
Plays on Blankets and Wine stage. Plays producing on stage.
Man.
You're producing on stage. Your beat you're going to perform to. Guys are like, wait, what? You know, like you're doing all these things, and you've now opened who you are to these brands and everything.
I wasn't ready. I was not. First of all, by the time my album came, I thought no one cared. I'll be honest. I thought no one cared. So when I put up, I'm like, you know, I've done the album. Let's put out artwork. Let's start protest. That's why I didn't even reach out to too many people to help. I started pushing it myself. Did all the artwork myself. Did from everything. Just like let's do this. Have a couple of people, and then it starts appearing.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Yeah.
You know. Then I did Akadope.
Yeah.
And remember that the year of Blanks, I was like, no, I want Blankets and Wine. I was just looking at it as a goal. And actually did Blankets, and I'm like,
yo, I have to salute you for rocking I'm So UG.
For
rocking I'm So UG on the Blankets and Wine stage. And that was an exclusive one because it was like the black and gold. The black and gold is my shit. The black and gold, and then you had the sleeveless. One. So it was like super, super exclusive. I was just like, yo, you gotta give props to this guy because
I look like a rock star. I don't know how, but I look like a rocker.
Yeah,
with that.
I mean, when you wear the brand, my brand is like.
Hey, now here we go.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Here we go. Here we go.
Props on that. But then what I was happy about was, I think I talked to Daniel after. I didn't even talk to him. I just said to him, "He's good now," right? Because it's like.
After the conversation.
Yeah, I'm like, no, he'll figure it out. Then I just said, he's good now.
Yeah.
And Daniel is like, he's got it. He has got it. But then how do you feel when you have a brand? I don't know what's called Daniel. You have
he is a brand.
A brand as big as Daniel O'Mara behind you. And telling everyone that he talks to, and he talks to everyone. He's telling everyone, he's like, yo, this guy is the guy. Fuck it, listen to him. How do you feel about that? Like him going from saying, "Ish, man, he's not yet there." To him saying, "He's in the building now."
Daniel is a guy who, if Daniel believes in you,
he rocks with you.
To like 150%, not even 100%. It's like 150. Daniel is in my next video. Like he did it without question. I'm like, yo, I want to shoot a video. Let's do it. And I'm not gonna tell you what video it is. Yeah. You just wait for it. But he was like, yo, let's do the video. He has backed me in crazy ways. He helped me come up with the concept for the holiday video.
The holiday video, yes. I remember you hit me up. I was at work.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, hey, we're here.
Like when I talk about support, I used to practice my battle bars with him. I just come like, yo, how's this? And he'd be like, I see where you're going, but it doesn't hit the spot. I'm like, God damn it.
As a comedian, he'll
exactly,
give you that edge.
Exactly.
So your guy had no chance.
Yeah, so like
your brother had no chance.
So basically, he's extremely supportive. Like it's not even funny. Yeah. How he'll back you up. How he'll push you. How he'll get you to places. And for nothing. Yeah. For nothing. That's the craziest part about it. Yeah. He helped host my gingerbread EP. He didn't even ask me for whatever.
You guys got me at that gingerbread EP. You said 6 p.m. He started at 10 p.m.
Come on, this is Uganda.
But you gave me all this alcohol.
Hey, that's how it's supposed to be.
So at 10 p.m. you're surprised that I can't rap? Fam.
Oh, you're talking. Wait for the next one. Wait for the next one.
No.
Hey,
I learned.
No, you do not learn with me, dude.
I learned not to drink before events. I'll keep the drink.
Hey, wait, you'll be out there drinking soda, which
is mixed.
Yeah, they'll be mixed. Like my next one, I'm gonna have probably a cocktail bar coming in.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, but that's dope. But then, okay, so now we have to unfortunately get into the discussion of Aura.
First of all,
a Ugandan rap album. I don't care what you're going to say now. Aura, a Ugandan rap album.
Yeah.
You have. I was on television for 5 years. Right? I hosted a television show, a hip hop television show for 5 years. For 5 years, I interviewed you every year. Sometimes I interviewed you 3 times that year.
And I still talk about that.
And you always threatened about how this album is dropping every Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
You have won awards. You have been nominated for awards.
Aye.
You have done this. You have done that.
Uh,
Where's this fucking album, bro?
okay. First of all, let me not. Okay, Russell right now is in a situation where I'm a bit worried
Here we go again.
because the producer has a bit of a situation on his laptop,
Okay.
so that has me a
The
bit.
producer is you.
No, the sound engineer,
Who's the sound engineer?
Lamar.
Okay.
So not him, but there's a Lamar-related. Someone did something that has me a bit worried about the song files.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'll say. But
Uh-huh.
But I spoke to one of my people today, and they told me, man, yeah, better finish that album because I was a bit worried about that situation. And I think like 2 days ago, I was in that place where I was like, on God, if anything happened, I'm just going to scrap the whole album. I was in that place mentally. But then like I spoke to someone today, one of the guys who's on the albums, who we have done this amazing song with, Julia says we have it's one of my, I think.
Julia Sese.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I think.
Is it a gospel song?
No, it's not a gospel song. That's another song. Okay. But like we've done another song. It's a Pan-African love song. But like them just call it that. But it's. I was talking to him. I was like, "Yo, any update on whatever?" I told him the situation. I told him, "Man, if anything happens, I may just scrap the whole thing." Yeah. But then he was just telling me, like, "Yo, man, if you don't finish it, you're the same as someone who hasn't started." And I've been at this for you know what I mean, right? Those words stuck to my head to a point. Eh? I know when I think about how I've been at this for years.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you have to release the album, bro.
I have to.
Who is on the album? You have Julia Sese. Who can you tell us? You have Julia Sese.
Kenneth Mugabe.
OG. Kenneth Mugabe.
Yeah. There's a group called Scarlet, which is
Scarlet.
which has SE.
Is that the song when you guys are in your house?
The choir. There's a choir gospel song.
I'm so offended. I've never been more offended by a gospel song. I saw it.
Yeah, but it's insane.
I think I texted you, right? I hit you up.
No, you didn't text me. I just showed it to you at Urban.
No, because I had seen it on your WhatsApp. You posted it.
Oh yeah, you posted when we were recording.
I said something. I was like, what is this? I was so bothered.
Yeah. Who else can I tell? Can I tell you?
You know Scarlett. You know Essie is in Korea.
Yeah, so we already recorded that.
Okay, because I was going to be like, you have to release that.
No, it's already recorded.
Okay.
Who else can I comfortably tell you without spoiling too much?
I want to hear rappers. Which rappers are on?
I literally have to remember, but I'm sitting here and trying to remember some album.
It's okay. Which rappers are on? Big Ben.
Big Ben is on there. The homie Wanda JR.
Ah, nice.
There's a song with the homie Wanda JR and what's his name? Nikama Knox. Brains. Nikama Knox is good. Trust me, it's very, very dope.
Who? Sorry?
Nikama Knox.
Why don't I know him?
He's dope. He came around the same time, slightly before the homies started dropping stuff.
Ah, okay.
He's really nice. He's really nice.
I'll look for him.
Then let me see the other songs. There's songs I don't want to give people to rap on, but I think that we're working on something with Danny with Nav.
Nice.
Who else can I comfortably tell you?
Who produces?
I produced 95% of the album.
Who's the rest? Baru?
I'm trying to think which song I don't produce. Oh, Kenneth Mugabe produced one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one we did. Yeah, he basically played the guitar, and he just laid it out. So we're just going to build around that.
Okay. Nice,
yeah, but I produce almost everything. No, everything myself. There's one beat Baru produced, but I made not use it for this album.
Oh,
yeah.
So the singles that we've seen from Holiday, are these on the album or are these?
So they were, but then I've thought about it and I realized, man, if you can't make guys wait 5 years for songs I've already had. So I've made a decision. It's gonna be 100% brand new.
So Holiday doesn't make the album.
Even Osaga doesn't make the album.
Osaga doesn't make the album.
Nice doesn't make the album. There is no song out that is on the album.
The song with Daniel in the video, is it making the album?
It's not making the album. It's 100% brand new.
New stuff.
All the way. Oh, there's Harmony. Harmony's on the album too.
Harmony K.
Yeah. like it's a select. It's a good.
You're happy with the choices.
Yes.
If you could switch up, if you could if you could,
Bebe Cool.
you would get Bebe Cool on the album.
I would.
Okay,
That's actually my goal. I'm gonna get Bebe Cool.
I was never asking that, but that's good to know.
I'm gonna get Bebe Cool on the album.
That would be dope. That would
Yeah,
be dope. That would be dope. No, but what I was going to ask you is if you could have the ultimate release party, ultimate concert for the Aura album. Aura, a Ugandan
Rap album. Hell yeah.
If you could have the ultimate concert release party for this thing,
Yeah.
what would you do? Where would you do it? How would you do it?
You sure want me to drop those ideas out? 'Cause I already have ideas. I know how I'm gonna do it.
Let's
but
go.
let me go with my alternative idea.
Yeah, the ultimate one. It's not like you're going to achieve it.
I might.
Okay.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Sponsored by City Oil. Let me start there.
Okay.
Let me explain now. Underground car garage.
Okay. Okay.
Subaru cars and sports cars on the side providing the lighting.
Okay.
Race cars providing the lighting. We have the stage.
Okay.
The stage, we have cars. We have
the fuck
cars
is
on the parking lot.
Okay.
It's a race car concert.
Okay. I
I would have ninjas on there.
Oh my god, fuck this. Listen, when we're outside, before we started recording, I don't even want to hear the rest of it. Before we started recording, he said, the Aura album is you're looking at it as a collaborative.
Yes.
As an hour album than a play album. Why?
Exactly. So, first, yes, it's my album.
Yeah.
But then,
Do you consider it your first album or is it?
this is my first
Gingerbread?
album actually. Gingerbread counts as an EP. I don't count it because
Okay.
most of it was really free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one I consider my first. I could call it our album for two reasons. One, on God, I'm making sure there is no situation whereby there is no one who listens to music who doesn't like a song. Like if you find that person, I'll probably
So you're
bet.
cheating.
No, I'm not cheating. It's the
Because-
creativity.
If you're doing that, then that means you're not perfecting one style. You're just tapping into everything.
We're getting there.
Carry on.
Hey,
let's talk about that.
Okay. We're going. No, that's actually not correct. Because I'm giving my version of what they like.
Okay.
So if you want
you're
rice,
not giving your album.
I'm giving my albums, my version of what you. For example, let's say if I'm doing let me give an example. Holiday. No, let's say Osaga, right?
Yeah.
Let's say Holiday. Holiday has that almost Chidandali vibe, right?
Yes.
But that's me in it.
But Holiday has a more essay vibe.
More essay vibe, you see? But it's still playing it. You see what I mean?
No, I don't
It
see
has an
I don't
essay vibe.
see shit like that.
Okay, let me get there. Look. It has an essay vibe, but it's not essay though. It has an essay vibe, but it's not essay. It does not 100% essay.
Okay.
It's a play one version of it.
Okay.
It's like if you want rice,
Oh God. Here we go.
and you go to Chinese restaurant and you say you want rice, they'll give you rice, but it will be Asian. To be rice, they'll have the chicken stuff fried rice. See, if you go to Nigeria and you say you want rice, they'll give you jollof.
No.
If you go to a Muslim home, you want rice, they'll give you what? Pilau. You see, this all rice, but it's their style. Boom, I think we're done. Killed it. That's my camera.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
When does this album drop, bro? Let's be honest. Why are you afraid to drop it? And that's my actual question. Why are you afraid to drop the album?
Because I want it to be perfect, man. I will not lie.
You're never going to get anything perfect. Because I'm going to hear it and say I don't like the sound quality. Or Mark will hear it. Mark will hear it and say I don't like these collaborations. You know what I'm saying? Like you can never get anything perfect. It's music. It's music. Everyone's ear is different.
And you're getting it. Now that's part of it. That's part of it. Look at it as a Venn diagram. No. Look. I'm getting there.
Is it
Let me
perfect?
finish it.
Are you making it perfect to you or perfect to everyone else?
Perfect to me.
So that album should have gone years ago.
No, it's not yet. No, actually, I'm glad I waited because check this out. If I had dropped it earlier, one wouldn't have had the song with George the Poet out. That is a song on depression, which I would never have recorded 3 years ago.
You're afraid. Here's the thing: you couldn't drop earlier because the Ugandan came. Now you're getting ready to drop. There's Kampala Boy coming. There's Vibes Out the East. There's Tucker. There's
By the way,
Black.
can I tell you something?
There's Tucker and Benny Black.
Can I tell you something? Do you know the best part about this? I've listened to all those albums.
You haven't?
I've listened to most of them, rather.
Okay.
And the best part about it, I listened to Strength in Numbers. I listened to your project, The Ugandan. I listened to Lagoon's album. I listened to all three. The part that made me happiest most was none of them collide in sound.
Collaborations.
They are so separate entities.
Yeah.
And that's actually that's why I got.
See, the thing about it is mine being the best out of all these entities. Mine being the best out of all these entities. Like, you can't, you're not.
Oh, but my album's going to eat yours. Let me tell you something. We were recording last time I was in the studio, right? Yes. Last time I was in the studio, and I'm recording with Sam, and they were like, damn, Tom's around, like, man, yeah, Mith's around. He better not hear this. Like, yeah, man, he better not hear what you did. They were like, yeah. Then you came in, you're like, yo, what's up? I was like, oh, no, we're good. Sam posted the song. Like, yeah, all right. So we'll find you upstairs. Like, yeah, all right, good. We went upstairs, like, whew. He did not hear the song. All right, let's go to the next song.
We had a guy with the fucking guitar in the joint.
It wasn't a guitar. He was holding the guitar just to lie to you. You saw the guitar. It worked. You didn't see the other things he had in his bag.
Fucking hell, man.
Yo.
Listen, I have one question and one question only left. Just one. What motivates you?
To do what?
Oh my God. All right, guys, thank you so much.
Wait. Now I was thinking about the answer and you're going to cut me off. Think about the answer and you're cutting me off. I need my answers.
Okay.
I need my questions. I asked the question, what motivates me to? Musically or what?
You do so much. You have a video game lounge. You have production. You have videos. You're doing work with breweries. You're recording. You're doing all this stuff. What motivates you?
I guess there are two things. First of all, there was a point I perceived myself as the flop of the family. So when you perceive yourself as the flop and everyone is doing great things, working in these big companies, driving Benzes and whatnot, and I'm here hopping on a board at chewing chapus for supper. So that's the first thing that I was like, you know what?
Don't disrespect chapus like that and put them on the failure list.
First of all, that's my staple food.
I know you're from.
No one eats a staple food every day.
What?
No one eats a staple food. Even Chinese like KFC.
Yo,
so
Baganda looking at you like this when they're talking like.
Man. Okay, so no, but I the first thing was I wanted to do something to make my mom proud, to make the old folks proud. So to be at least able to pay for some bills here and there and do shit. Like I bought my mom like a couch a couple of months back, like 2 months. Like she was happy. So I was like, yeah, at least I'm doing something worth it.
Yeah. Things that people might throw away for you, it's like
exactly.
It means a lot,
Yeah, so that's the first thing that motivates me in life. The second thing that motivates me is which comes to art, where I do the art and why I like creating, is art is so important to me as a person. I don't know if it's the same for everything, but art, let me get weird for a second.
Go on.
Nothing. Like Ellie's album EP, nothing exists, and you create something from nothing. That is, you can cuss, right? That's fucking insane. Even when you look at a paper which is blank and someone draws or paints on it, that's music. There is silence, literally, and someone plays one key, makes a chord, adds a bass line, adds a guitar, adds lyrics, adds vocals, adds layers, adds harmonies. Because the thing, I think we're spoiled for choice, so we don't realize how important music is. Because just say, next song, Sanyo FM, you have Capture, you have whatever, you have music, you have sport, you have all this music, so you can easily judge music. But then the fact that thing came from silence is insane. So every song, I think that's also why I listen to my songs. I never cram my lyrics because I listen to my songs over and over again. So when I sit down and listen to a song that I've created, I was listening to Holiday and Osaga like 5 days back. Listen, I'm like, this stuff is good music, because I'm listening to it and I'm thinking, I did this from nothing, from zero. That's no one can convince you. Art is amazing, man. Like art is dope shit.
Art motivates you. Creating. The idea of creating.
Yeah.
That's dope. Words is my how you talked about that. It's like how I keep going back and forth with words.
Yeah.
How it can be so simple, then you can like manipulate it in so many ways and all.
Exactly.
And then people will never understand it because you geek out so much. They're like, hey, it's just a song, man.
Exactly.
It's just a word, yo. But then for you, it's like, it's really not just a word.
Exactly. I thought about rapping. When people hear raps, it's so simple. Then you rhyme. But then I thought about raps. Raps is maths because a bar, someone is creating a sentence. I'm speaking right now, making a sentence. In a bar, I'm going to make a full sentence, fit in this limited space with a limited number of syllables, and make it fit, and rhyme at the end.
And in 45 seconds, verse 1 is done.
Imagine.
You have to get your point across.
Exactly. It's Tetris.
45 seconds.
It's Tetris. Blocks just fitting perfectly.
Yeah.
And you have to make them sound believable. Yes.
They'll never understand. We should have said it like this. Yo, TheSoUgPodcast, Play 01, Aura album coming soon. Hopefully, we don't know when. We'll never know.
Okay. For now, tentatively, the date is 2/20/2020, which is 20th February 2022.
Perfect.
2/22/2022. Yeah.
Guys, 20th February
2022.
Yeah. That's going to be dope.
It's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday. We're out.